but today have been bringing back all the knowledge that Noble Drew Ali brought back from 1928. Noble Drew Ali was the most influential prophet of this century just because of his knowledge to take a situation that a people are in currently and impose that situation and see how it will work 100 years from now. You see what I'm saying? And that takes prophecy. And maybe everyone isn't into prophecy due to religious purposes and everything like that, but that's the way that astrology works. Unfortunately, it's not up for debate, really. It's just a fact. You live on this planet, you see the stars, it happens every, you know what I'm saying, 226,000 years. So it's like, what do you want to do? So as the Moors, we bring back the scientific aspect of life, the spiritual aspect of life, and then, of course, the national aspect of life, which is government. And that's what the Moors are here to do, and that's what anyone who wants to come into the fold, everybody's willing and able to bring everyone in. So, you know, any more questions?
I think it's important also to realize that Moorish history spans longer than just 1928. Moorish Empire was actually spanned from, you know, the tip of North America all the way down to the coast of Chile. So we talk about
territories.
We have our Mexican brothers and sisters, our Chilean brothers and sisters. They're also Moors. 9/10 of this earth are melanated people, right? And we consider them Moors. All of them Moors. And the Moors that came to what we call now the United States of America were actually started in Mexico, and they were the caretakers of sort of the Egyptian rite that, you know, we find the Kemetic sort of knowledge and spirituality, and they brought it over. You can see that in a lot of their, you can see it in Mexico, you can see it all throughout South America and even in North America with the pyramids, with the different sketches they have on caves and so on and so forth. So it's important to realize that our history, Moorish history, spans thousands and thousands of years back.
Yeah, I even want to expand on that as well. There's an author, his name is Ivan Van Sertima, and he talks.
Yeah, she got the book right back there.
Ooh, that's how you know.
The Olmec head from 6,000 years ago. That's the evidence right there. You need to go no further than that. Who put that stone there? You see what I'm saying? It wasn't no European or colonist or British guy or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
And then he also has other literatures on that, talking about the early presence in early America, and he has like almost a series of literatures talking from everything from China to these other regions where you have these stone hedges which have Afrocoid features, giving artifacts basically, or archaeological findings that substantiate that you had colored individuals in these areas. Now, according to the history, we've always been taught that, you know, from Africa only, and then we came here, but the true story is that we've been found all over the planet. So I wanted to say those things, brief comment.
I would also like to touch on something I learned, you know, outside of my history class, was that is it not true that the Moors was also conquered Spain in that region for about was it for a very long time?
Yeah,
right?
that's the whole thing. 1492. That's actually up on YouTube right now too. The great debate about that, who the Moors were before 1492, and the great things that we did in Spain, like the Alhambra is one of the great castles that we built in Spain that was teaching the world, that was feeding the world way before the world even, you know what I'm saying, had a concept of government and knowledge and everything like that. We were the keepers of that. So keep that in mind, that, you know, that 1492 is the same time that Colombo and them, you know what I'm saying, jumped over the sea and started claiming it, you know, they found some new land and stuff like that. There was actually a Moor on the ship with him who helped him get there because his people was going to commit mutiny, you know what I'm saying, because they was like, well, we haven't found anything, you know what I'm saying, we're pirates, we're looking for treasure, we haven't found anything yet, so we're going to commit mutiny. They were going to throw Colombo overboard, but on, you know what I'm saying, as a sad thing, one of our Moor brothers pointed out, there goes land. And then, you know, the rest is history. So let's play this clip. Like I said, peace, love, and hotel.
Hey.
Like
right, let me see if I can get this working. I like everything that everybody's touched on. I feel as if we need to do this a lot more often. This brother came out and basically spoke on propaganda and I guess the secret societies and how they're controlling us. I just want to start with this right here. This is the purpose of my presentation. The brother, Pam has the book right there, speaking on melanin. That's one of the main reasons why we're going through what we're going through right now, because they know that we are genetically superior in nature, so they have to find ways to weaken us. And later on I have an experiment because our water supply is contaminated, and as this brother was speaking on earlier about the law of the sea, our bodies are majority made of water, and our water supply is contaminated, so how can we get better? And if you look around and you go throughout the city, you see how the medical field is booming, the health industry is booming, because they're making money off of it. It's a business, it's commerce. So we need clean water. That's first and foremost, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Now I start here. We so familiar with these lands right here. The Caucasus Mountains is where the Caucasians came from. This is it's been they came a while back. You're gonna have to excuse me. I left my note card, so I don't have all of the information with me. So I'm going off the top of my head. So excuse me with that. But we all are familiar that the Europeans did originate. They came from the Caucasus Mountains. And then civilization, one of the greatest civilizations known to man, came out of Kemet, better known as Egypt.
My name is a Kemetic name too.
Kemetic?
That's what we really called it was Kemet. So,
Kemet, okay.
Instead of Egypt, is the corporate bond name.
Exactly, yeah. That's the bondage. That's the bondage, and the reason it's like this. Another reason, just to touch on this real quick. If I'm sure people in here have siblings and people that's inside of the grammar schools, just the way the teacher in most instances is going to say Christopher Columbus discovered America, when they pick open a history book, it's not going to have no original map. It's in here. It's not going to have no original map like this. This is one of the original maps that you probably couldn't even get on Google. I haven't been able to find this. And one of the problems is we're not going into the community and in the schools as a whole and demanding these things. And I think that's something that we need to work on fast. This is, anybody familiar with this right here? I know we were talking about it. It's the step pyramids, yes. Hey, brother, I gotta go out there with you. It's holy, huh? Yes. Well, this was created by built structure, architecture was Imhotep. I believe it was what, 2575 BC. Long time ago. This was our brothers and sisters, our ancestors right here, displaying their greatness through the melanin. And there goes Imhotep right there. And they come again, and they actually, the Greeks, this is Hippocrates, he got credit for basically everything that Imhotep had did. And you find that, once again, inside of the history books. We get it from a Greek perspective. I had a paper I had to do for psychology, 201, and I'm looking in the book and I'm looking like, hold on, this is no relevance to me. I'm doing my paper on post-traumatic slave syndrome, introduced by Dr. Joy Liguri. That's a whole nother topic, but I just don't want anybody to Europeanize my mind, and nobody should have that done to them. It shouldn't be our children, our cousins, anyone. This is the Sphinx right here. Just another great thing. Out of one stone, this was done. Trump could put up as many buildings, but it won't. It's not gonna touch this right here. It's not gonna be like this. Moving along, that's just another picture right there, and behind it, the pyramids. Oh yeah. Somebody was actually telling me, a teacher